Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I have been recording videos nearly daily for 3 years, and rarely do I get stumped. Rarely do I see something that makes me say, wow. And this is at the tippy top of that list. This is the 2024 Ember 240 TKR. And I'll tell you right now, you guys are in for a treat. This is pretty darn incredible. The TKR stands for Twin King Ramp. I want you to close your eyes before we head inside and visualize what that could possibly look like. Twin King Ramp. And now while you're doing it, I want you to add in adjustable shelving. That could either be 2 double bunks with 2 other single bunks. You could have 6 twins, you could have no twin beds, you could have a king bed, a place for a motorcycle, kayak, a changing station for your child, or just in general, just one big open space. I think you guys are going to absolutely love this. All the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description, along with a link for the pricing the second it comes out. But again, it's the 2024 Ember 240 TKR, and I'm going to do my best to run through this video and do it justice, but there is a lot going on. So, man, buckle up. This is going to be a cool ride, that is for sure. 16-inch Goodyear Wrangler tires. You also notice you got that little stopper right there. That's going to be your built-in, kind of wheel chock to keep you from, moving around. But this is going to be that R, that ramp section. And you notice, not only can you sit back here, maybe bump some music, play some cards, have a good time, put the dog down, but you also got that cool garage area with that extra spare tire. But right now I've got it set up with a double over single bunk. You can actually adjust that, remove them all, add more, make it a desk. This thing is just wild. I've tried to record this thing like 6 times, and I've made a decision. This is going to be the final one. But man, there is just so much going on to this, so much good stuff. I could see this working for someone with a family, like my own size, where we have 4 kids at home. I could also see this working very well for someone that has no kids, that just wants to bring, some kayaks and go exploring, maybe hit some trails up in Colorado. So right back here, I think is where I'm going to go ahead and start. See, it's almost hard to even know where to start. You have these poles that come out of the ceiling. This is going to be an Ember exclusive. These are actually removable. So there's nothing that says you have to have this in here. This could, theoretically, you could remove all this and make this one open area. You got 3,000-pound tie downs. So, I mean, you could just put in, dirt bikes, motorcycle, kayaks, whatever you want. But since I have kids, I wanted to put it like this so you could see. So you're going to get composite sidewalls, Asdale on the front and the back. You're also going to get composite, for here. I mean, look at this. So I set it up with 2 stools in a desk mode because this is personally how I would use it. Sit down, get a little bit of work done. You also got a shelf that's here on this E-track system. So that way you can put in, the shelving, or you could put in, lighting or whatever. You can go on Amazon and type in E-track and a whole bunch of accessories will pop up. But you also have bunks back here that are simply removable by pulling a pin that I already did, and then you can just lift up, and you can absolutely remove them. There's also a latch right there for safety purposes, so it's not as easy as that. But man, very, very cool floor plan, very functional. But then when you turn it around, you have one of the craziest front ends to a camper that I have ever seen. First off, you get the Ember Classic, the best windows in the industry. This is going to be a European style. I call it like a pie window. I mean, look how open that becomes. So you've got 3 different modes for that. You have it like this, where it just lets in a little bit, and then click, click, click. Bada bing, bada boom, you're ready to rock. You also got the day shade that comes out of the top and the night shade that comes out of the bottom, which, by the way, on the other side is going to be a thermofoil for you. But right over here, you're in daytime mode. You can also hook up a table into that if you would choose to, if you want to use that as a dinette, or obviously you can have a dinette right over here. But we'll pull this down, and it's going to be twin beds on either side. But the center section, you can also push off to the right and make one big king bed. So it's absolutely bonkers. So again, you got it in both modes. two twins, or you can slide the centerpiece to the right, and now you have a king bed. So, you know, whether you're in the doghouse or you're up in cuddle mode, you got both ways just right up here up front. You're also going to get pull-out drawers here underneath as well. And you also got your outlet and your USBs. And you get overhead storage. Plus, these are not just pull-out Murphy beds. These are also going to be, you know, like the same kind of as the baggage doors. These are actual true composite slam latch doors back here. So it's going to be a way higher end finish. But this is that movable and sitting on a magnet track. That's how you adjust it. But you got a little room, maybe put like a hanging shirt or two in there. And then right here, this is all adjustable as well. So that way you can put in, you know, maybe two drinks, a book, you know, whatever it is that you're doing. We have another window that's more of the same that I just showed you. But then you also get this amazing, you know, stargazing window. So whether you're just sitting down on the couch and want to look up and see some stars, or if you're laying there with your honey bun, snuggling up, just having a romantic evening, you got the works and the ability to do it. You're also looking at 82 inches of interior height here as well. And this floor plan is just no slouch. I mean, it's pretty darn crazy. It's actually hard to speak about, surprisingly hard to speak about. You have the Connex TV with Netflix, you know, YouTube, Disney Plus, all that good stuff. But it's also got the JBL sound system, which is pretty darn cool. Enough countertop space to be dangerous, so if you're prepping up some food, I like how they actually put in the 2 stovetop burner as opposed to a 4, because it does open up for more countertop space, so it's not, you know, just absorbed, because I'm not using, you know, 4 stovetops when I'm cooking anyway, so why add that in there? You also get another window here, and then you also get the convection microwave with the air fryer, so you can really, you know, do a lot of stuff with that. A little bit of storage both right and left, stainless steel undermounted bowl, and then you do get plenty of storage here, you know, underneath as well as 4 more pull-out drawers, all of which are going to be on the soft close. A fuse box down here below, and then you also get your Furrion, which is going to be a 10.7 12-volt refrigerator, so it'll run off of solar, you know, your batteries. You can have lithium on this, the Battleborns. You also have a bathroom in here, you know, that is big enough for a round belly, you know, like myself, which in this size camper can sometimes be pretty challenging. You also get the porcelain throne. Let me show you what you're working with. You know, when you go to sit down, I mean, pretty darn good space. You can see I'm in here just fine. And then you come up into the shower, 6 foot, probably looking at about 6'3", 6'2" or so up into there. And you get a max air fan. So helps you stuck out the old steamer stink from whatever you're doing. Got a couple little areas for some knickknacks and patty wax. But man, I'll tell you, few campers have done what this thing has done to me. This thing is absolutely crazy. I'm going to try to show you a couple of variations here of you know, what you can get going in this. But you know, I don't want to do it on camera. 1, don't know exactly how to do it, so I'm going to have to fiddle around a little bit. But 2, I imagine that'll take a little bit of time. You got the Truma AC, the Aventa. I have never actually used this before, but I heard that this is like the Mac Daddy of the industry. So I'll try to put a little bit of information down in the description there. But you're also going to get 2 USBs on both sides. And then heading out the back, this is going to be that back patio. You know, so this is where you're hanging out, playing cards, putting your dog, having a good time. You're also going to get, you know, some additional storage up here as well. And you get a little screen that you can pull down, you know, to kind of make this like a little 3 seasons area. Plenty of storage there. You get some nice LED lights as well as the prep for the Furrion S Vision. So that's going to be a 4.5-inch screen that you can suction cup right onto your windshield. So that way you can see what's going on behind you, you know, with some distance markers. Another 16-inch tire, and also notice how it comes in at a dovetail. So if you are pulling up a bike, you know, motorcycle, something like that, it's not going to bottom out. But again, this is the 2024 Ember 240 TKR Twin King ramp. And I am down at the Ember factory, and this place is absolutely spotless. As far as factories are concerned, I've been to quite a few, and this is by far the cleanest. This is just kind of their PDI line. So after it gets done, they actually PDI facilitate everything right in here in-house, kind of like a quality control check that goes through a lot more, you know, kind of a rigorous testing than most of your other brands, that's for sure. So you got the more ride step above as you come in. So you're going to get one here and one there. Again, 16-inch Goodyear Wrangler tires, but you're also going to get more than just a stop right there. You also get the independent suspension. And look at those big old suckers. I mean, that is just nice. 12-volt heated tank pads, heated and enclosed underbelly. You also got a place where you can hook up a grill. And I love the separate entrance that you get into this room. So again, whether it's going to be bunk beds, you know, or just tools or kayaks, whatever, you got a lot of workability available in this unit. Composite sidewalls, Azdale on the inside and the outside, but the Azdale also goes into, you know, into some of those cabinetry as well. In that Overlander, you're getting a much more higher end finished product. You also got a little tube for the old stinky slinky, custom chassis, spray port outlets, pass-through storage. I like how the baggage door also comes down this way, and you're prepped for the 3-camera safety system. So if you don't want just the back, you actually have the ability to have 2 on the side as well. So when you're traveling, you can check out your blind spots. Also, notice how you got the metal wrapping right here, and underneath this is going to be the Eternabond as well. So there's going to be 2 layers of protection in between you and an issue. Up top where you see that Ember, that is going to be so you can help brush off trees. A lot of people are taking this off roading and kind of beating it up, so that just kind of helps it from, you know, smoking your roof there. Up on front, you're going to have a very unique and cool power tongue jack. Bet you've never seen anything like that. That's just going to be for added stability. I mean, look how big that base is. And then right here, you got this metal cage, which is going to house your 2 propane tanks. And then over on this side, you got a little bit of extra storage. This is going to be the control for that tongue jack. And you also notice metal diamond plating here up front. Back end of that pass-through storage is going to be the tank heater control, which kicks on automatically. It doesn't kick on automatically. If you have it on, and it's under 40 degrees, at that point it'll kick on and start heating up those tanks. That way you can camp earlier in the spring or later in the fall. You are prepped for your tire link system, which is going to be a tire pressure monitoring system. So when you're driving down the road, you know, it'll let you know if your tires are overinflated, underinflated, you know, all that good stuff. Help you prevent a blowout. Hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, a black tank flush, which is going to be a sprinkler system there for your poop tank, and then, you know, your different fills for your water along with your tanks and your bypass valve. Here's going to be your fresh water drain, your low point valves. Give you another little view here of that. I mean, look at that shock right there. Imagine going through the woods, hitting a bump. I mean, you're going to be rolling through there without even feeling the darn thing. And then this is the other side where you can see kind of this where it's not attached. Pretty darn nice. Sewer outlet connection. But guys, I know that was a lot in just a little bit of a time, but drop a comment, let me know what you think. This is definitely something that is pretty darn unique. Again, this is the 2024 Ember 240 TKR. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See you. Scooby dooby dooby dobby dooby dobby dobby doo.